Alright, so here's some Soulstone Survivors, I guess. It seems to have imported my save from the demo ages ago, but I don't really remember much from the game because I haven't played for a very, very long time. I don't even fully get how the interface works. But it looks like I've got my 3 characters here, or 4, but I don't know why that one's grayed out. I guess it won't be now. There you go. So I don't recall exactly how it all works. But maybe we'll go Ranger. Typically like a Ranger. Looks like we've got a fair few options now. And I saw that they've got a big update coming through soon. So that's pretty cool. A major content update. So look, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll just jump on in. It looks like these 2 levels are indeed locked, even though I have completely finished this zone. So I suppose I just need to make my way through these areas again, which should be a-okay. Guess we just jump in and see how we go. WASD definitely aiming does that. I wonder if there's an auto aim option, because I know there's like auto fire, obviously. Let me just quickly check that, because auto aiming might be nice. I guess it should be under general, maybe not. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna do that because I do like extra options, but I guess there's no auto aim. I don't know, I've come to enjoy a bit of auto aiming, especially if it's toggleable, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that. So I'll just try and get skills that do it for me, I suppose. But yeah, enjoyed my time in the demo of this a long time ago, but it's obviously been a very long time and I haven't kept up with the game's development. So I don't really know what's going on. I don't really know what I gotta do here. And the objectives up the top there. Gotta eliminate lords. I gotta kill these guys to summon the lords. So that's also fairly straightforward. I've got 3 dashes. I can use them fairly often, which is nice. I do like that a lot. Gonna go through mobs, I wonder. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Probably depends on the dash skill. Different classes may not be able to dash through mobs, maybe. So you have to completely remember all of the upgrade system, and not only remember, but it's probably changed a bit. So there's armor power, there's increased damage modifier, just from 30%, but subtracts 15%. Movement speed. I don't want to lose movement speed, do I? Increase your crit damage chance. Crit damage chance. I mean, I get it, but like critical strike, not damage, maybe a crit, just crit chance. But that's fine. Not a big deal. My dog wants to sit up on my lap, so I'll have to let her up in a second, I guess. Unless she gives up in the meantime. So I do remember that every set amount of levels you do get offered an ability. And I'll probably use the same terminology from Halls of Torment, seeing as I've just been playing it. So you get traits most of the time, which is the ability modifiers. And then you get active skills every now and then. That's what they're called here, not abilities. Come on, up you get. Good girl. Little baby girl. Hey. So yeah, what are we doing? How does this all work? We got Rain of Arrows. That's probably a nice little AoE ability. Sure. It's a projectile base, so it's probably the way to go. Yeah, that's doing the area trick. Block power by 12, hard to say no to that. Oh wow, Magnetic has the increased XP bonus built into it. Tempting to go there then. Instead of block. Go Magnetic. That sounds quite good. Yeah, I must apologize for not having a video frame set up for above and below the actual game content for this one. I only typically make them for Path of Exile, and I did have a generic one a long time ago, but I haven't played many widescreen games apart from Path of Exile for a while, and I didn't really like the old one anyway, so maybe I'll get around to something soon, but for the meanwhile, it is what it is. At some point, I had like extra plugins for OBS, so I could have like a blurred strip of whatever the gameplay was above and below the content. That was nice. I need to figure out how to do that again. Obviously, OBS has updated since then, and I've lost those plugins, so I need to sort that out again at some point. Down so strongly. Crit damage, crit chance, maybe. Oh, burn. So much. I'm sure there's so much in this game that I have to pick up on now. It's probably quite a bit more complex than a lot of Survivor games, but I could be wrong with that assumption. The demo was pretty straightforward. Oh, it's certainly nice to have a dash. That's something that every one of these type of games should probably have, I think. Just gives you so much more mobility. Active skills. Well, we got more projectile stuff, which is probably the way to go. Listers, eh? Are they gonna tank hits for me, or are they just... Can I get one of those at a time? Do I get several? Increase the damage multiplier for array of arrows by 30%. Increase the area modifier of an additional... Okay, so it's just area modifier generically. Increasing the area size of all your skills and size of projectiles. Probably that over the 30% damage, although that does increase its level by 1 as well, which probably increases its damage output. But for now, I think generic AoE is probably the way to go there. Even though it's only 10%, it's not too significant, but the damage itself is looking fine. We can go poison. Poison might be good. I assume poison stacks. But that might be a poor assumption. I'll go the increased XP. Because you really can't go wrong with that. Okay, now I suddenly don't have any projectile-based skills here, so that changes things. Summon probably not the right choice. Chaos Bomb. Maybe. And applying a random powerful negative effect describes any negative effect that can be applied on the target. So that's like a debuff. Doom stuff I remember being kind of interesting too. It's like delayed burst damage. I think I might go for Chaos Bomb. That negative debuff is probably pretty good. Epic. Multicast chances go by an additional 48%. Increases the level by 1 as well. Increase damage for 105 by an additional 30. Yeah, okay. I don't want to lose movement speed. That is horrible. That has a downside, so I'm going to go multicast because it's a rare upgrade. Hopefully that's the right choice. Hopefully that doesn't limit my ability of getting other ones as the run progresses. multicast generically. That could be nice. We'll go that. Leveling up the skills, however, might be the right play. I just don't remember. Hello, boss. Power. We've still got some options here. No projectiles. Got explosive trap. We've got lightning bolt, which is dazed. Just a bit of crit chance. 8 seconds. We've got frost, which reduces movement speed. I might go frost. I don't know if that's necessarily the choice, but we'll see. Oh, that sound is getting quite loud. I don't know if it's quite loud for you guys, but I think it is probably a bit too much. Cast frequency by 30%. Quite strong, potentially. Stack slows 50% chance of applying fragility as well. Increases all damage received by 3%. See, that's not much, but I presume it can stack. I'm gonna go attack speed for the crossbolt. That seems quite often now, which is nice. Increase max life, increase damage roll modifiers by an additional 10%. I do miss the auto aim. I really do, after just playing a lot of that with Holes of Torment. Poisonous Bolt. I do have poison stuff spec'd in, but we also have some chaos stuff going on. Bloodlust sounds great, to be honest. So we'll go that. We'll buff up our existing stuff. Fragility, 10% chance. That sounds alright. But so does the poison, so I'm gonna go poison. Additional 5% AoE. 20% for the Doom. I guess I'll pick up some Doom. Should be moving around more. I do remember that being quite important to hunt down the ores, such as that. And the healing, similar to Holes of Torment, I guess, with all the chests being so valuable in that game. If you're not moving around, you're really not going to be able to get much going on. Most of the random arrows are slightly more frequent. Rather than a longer duration thing, just more frequent little hits would probably be nicer, but it does do good damage to an area. So I can understand why they've done it that way. But yeah. So this is why would you skip active skills when you could just do that? Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Epic power. Increases the area modifier by all of your skills. Type lasting by an additional 40%, so that's, yeah. I mean, Bloodlust AoE, is that really that important? Which increases the air effect and also the projectile size of set skills. Same effect is also applied to one tiny skill, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think we'll go that. Maybe I didn't read Bloodlust properly. It probably does have some sort of AoE built into it. Maybe, maybe not. But I guess +1 regardless, so that's nice. are you and all by okay, nearby allies, so yeah, sure. If I had summons, it'd be more impactful. Yeah, we'll go that. Just a constant chill on everything. Don't mind if I do. Multicast again. Low cast frequency by an additional 10%, just all round is probably more potent. That's a big airway. I'm surprised you can't zoom in and out on this game. Like, even if this was max zoom, it would be kind of fun to zoom in a little bit from time to time. None of those look that great, so we'll just go for additional 30% on Rain of Arrows, probably. Yeah. Just one Bloodlust. Doom stuff. This should disappear over time. This eliminate monsters to summon a lord. That should still disappear even while the game's in that window, for sure. Wound. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's go all in on Rain of Arrows, I reckon. Anyway, is getting spicy big. Okay, this is probably gonna hurt a little bit. Increase your... Which goes there. Yep. Rain of Arrows, yep. Though, that is also really tempting, so I'm probably gonna do that, and we'll get out of there. Still fine. Kill. Area of effect. Okay. Rain of Arrows is just going to be absolutely massive. Sure. Why not? I'm sure some of these other skills are probably worth looking into. But I do just enjoy getting these upgrades too, to be fair. Cast frequency, Bloodlust, by an additional 30%. I think keeping that up would be very worthwhile, although damage modifiers or projectiles, I will do that instead. Keeping Bloodlust up, definitely good, but, you know, increasing the Rain of Arrows damage is probably what I need to be doing. Increase damage modifiers of shoot by 30%, increase cast frequency, it's only 5%, but it's hard to say no. By missile. Missile, eh? Not the best, but I guess I will be choosing this one. Oh, that's a over time dot area, sorry. I wonder if I can scale my dash frequency and things like that. Perhaps. Is there anything here that I'd like to replace with one of these bolts? Because I do have missile scaling now. I don't think so. Really, I don't know. Chaos scaling. The damage itself won't do much, but it's still +1 for Bloodlust. Below 20% move speed is probably what I'm going to go for. I know you can set it to not automatically upgrade you each level, but that is probably my preferred method, to be honest. Unless it has something similar to, what was that other game I was playing that allowed you to... I don't think I made a video of it, actually. Is it Space Warpers or something? It has hotkeys for leveling up 1, 2, or 3 options each level up, which is pretty cool. Still usually bring up the menu, because doing it on the fly is a bit dangerous. Sorry about that horrible background sound there that's stuck going, some sort of freezing effect going on. 10% move speed, area modified 10%, sure. Let's make it even bigger. We got so much area. It's probably like bugger all. I just haven't played the game for a long time, so it seems decent. Yeah, I suppose I'll do Doom. I think I already have some Doom stacking, so a little extra doesn't hurt. Let's move around a little bit, try and get some of these upgrades. Frag shot, eh? Again, it's going to be really hard not to just continue getting this stuff. Probably XP, so hard not to choose XP. This is down, beautiful. Got that lovely freezing sound continuously in the background now too. So even more area. Sure. Seem to make pretty light work of that boss, to be honest. Rain of arrows by 30%. Probably the way to go there. Yeah, you can probably give us an option to stop those pop-ups. Considering they get in the way of this menu sometimes. I don't know. I don't think we need it. Again, we just change this and we go multicast 4% maybe. Oh no, rain of arrows damage, for sure. Rain of arrows seems to be doing the work for me. Let's keep moving around, get some of this stuff going on. Gotta hunt down the ores. There's probably certain spots I should be looking at specifically, but that's alright. Don't need to min-max the experience this quickly into a game. But by all means, if anyone sees something I could be doing better, let me know, I suppose. I'm happy to learn if I'm doing anything grossly wrong. But at the same time, I'll probably still make mistakes, and that, I hope, is also okay for you. For damage, I guess. What level am I? Does it say me? 37, okay. So yeah, having that extra 2 life per level, honestly, wouldn't be too bad. It's fairly significant. I should be buying that after this run, I would say. Get some of that ore going. Nice. And 3 or 5 bosses down. So we should be able to progress after this. We'll definitely be keeping it to 1 round per game. Frontal. Boss bomb, chaos bomb, shoot. I mean, I'll probably take it, but I don't think that's very good for me. It's just the other ones are not very good uncommons, so... Come on, Rain of Arrows, where are you? There you go. Oh dear. Yeah, probably hypothermia. Yeah. My magnetism is pretty good for the AoE pickup. Keep scaling it when we get the chance though, but yeah, it's not doing too badly. New boss, let's focus him. Rain of arrows in there. Happy days. I need some life now. Huge duration on Bloodlust, absolutely. And we'll go here and also get some Rain of Arrows damage. Yep. So I saw that they had a build showcase video for this in the main menu. Didn't check it out yet, but I'm curious about what the hell that entails. Like, is it just characters and weapon choices? Do you get to kind of mix and match now? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I need some more life. I got a little bit then, I think, which is good, but I wouldn't mind capping it back out. -5. Well, we got +30 somehow. Can't complain. You guys look kind of spooky. Nice bunch of you. Oh, the sounds are very loud too. Someone needs to get a audio engineer involved in this game, I feel. Get them to fix up how it all comes together. Some of the ability is just far too loud. And the fact that some of the sounds continue when the game's paused in that level up screen, that's not great. Especially because they're quite loud sounds. We just don't need that. Suction bomb. Honestly, yeah, I could probably swap something for that. Doesn't really give me a DPS indicator. 3 arrows, so that's like 350 damage roughly. Rain of Arrows is doing good damage. I don't know about the ballista. Could probably get rid of that. Or the chaos bomb. But it's got lots of AoE and multicast chance, so probably won't get rid of that. I think I'll leave it. It's tempting, but I just, no, I don't see it really being too beneficial. Because it won't time up the Rain of Arrows most of the time. You know? It won't sync up, I should say. 45% damage on range of arrows. Absolutely. Moving speed for sure. It's leaving behind a big fire trail. We don't like that. Can probably dash across it though, to be fair. Down. Beautiful. Don't need that, and we'll go. You sure? Is that it? I guess it is. Oh, I have to choose a portal. What the hell? So tell me what? Okay, so that's endless, I guess, which I don't. Although, is there any benefit to not doing endless? Like, should I just leave or should I continue? I don't. I'm gonna leave, I think. Yeah, that's what that does. But like, should I have just kept going and then died? I don't know. Maybe that's the play. I guess we'll find out eventually. Oh, we get 3 million damage to the range of arrows. That's pretty good. Hopefully. I think. Maybe. I don't know. We did do it pretty quickly though, which is good. Especially for my current state of game knowledge. I think that was pretty decent. I got a couple of achievos. That doesn't bring it up there now. I'll have a quick look, quick cheeky peek at my achieves. So yeah, complete 100% of the Whispering Grove. Yep. But that was, yeah, under 15 minutes was one of them. Complete a match in less than 15 minutes, yeah, nice. Probably can get a 10-minute, and maybe even there's a 5-minute one, I don't know. It's 12-minute, oh, I almost got 12-minute one. 10-minute one, then there's a 9-minute one. 9 minutes is best, I guess. So I'll have to aim for that against, oh, no, there's 8 minutes. Does it get lower? Probably. 9 hidden, so yeah, this probably goes down to bloody 6 or something. 5 maybe. It's funny how I've got the challenge for completing one of the zones. That one, which I haven't even unlocked yet, technically. But I've got the Chivo for it. That's unlocked now? Okay. Interesting. So I've got 2 options now. That's cool. Go back here for a second, and I'm going to end this video before doing another run. Regardless, maybe I'll make another one afterwards, so. But what's the idea here? So you have to reach prestige level 10 with the Sentinel. So I guess that's endless, and then you keep going deeper and deeper. Maybe that's 10 waves of endless, or maybe it's much more than that. Not too sure. It doesn't say what you'll need for that anyway. I still don't have any runes. To equip runes, you first need runic power, so I can get a runic power now. Maybe nope. Not quite. I'll have to save up. So maybe the runes is where the builds really come into play. Oh, and completing achievements. That gives you runic power, I guess. Interesting. Well, there's a lot to do. What about the ones that I have done? More characters I can unlock now. Okay, 5,000, 10,000. That could be fun. This is like fire slash. Sure. Mortar shot. Bleed build. Okay. A lot of these other ones are locked, but I've got 10k, so I might unlock him. Him next maybe. Then the rest of these are proper locked for the time being. Less than 10 minutes. 100 lords. I guess you do like 5 each run. If you play enough, I guess that's reasonable. And the endless runs might really help with that. You might end up getting like 2 at a time or some shit, potentially. Tier 5 enabled on Frozen Wasteland. Okay, so that's maybe the prestige system. Fair enough. So I'll select him. Was that? Yep, that's selected. Fair enough. Wouldn't mind seeing more gear options, maybe. This is still early though, I don't know if I'd want to see that really, but... okay. So these are just constants? I guess? I'm very curious to see what the hell these are like once we get into that. Got 2,000 and a bit left, so I suppose I will grab that. Oh, it's just recovery. I thought it was max. For some reason I thought that was giving me 2 max life each level. But it's just recovery each level. Still nice. It's something. But yeah, it's not quite as impactful as I thought. That's fine. I don't have 2 of those yet. That would be nice. Increase the amount of minus also. Yeah, okay, so I definitely do want that. Can't right click, can I? No. Cool. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. This is Soulstone Survivors. Haven't played in ages. First time playing it since they've launched into early access, which was a long time ago now, I think last year, maybe. I'm also pretty keen on their other game. Soulstone Legacy, I think it was called, maybe. That looked interesting. It was really early, like it needed a lot of polish, but the demo was fun, and it's probably still fun in the same state that it is now. If you haven't checked that out, might be worth doing if it's still up. Hopefully they haven't taken it down, and hopefully they haven't abandoned the project, because they're actually using a lot of the game intertwined with each other, like this game and that game. The characters, I think, were going to be very much similar on each side. It was just a different way to play it, and kind of a different form. But I did like the idea of the other one quite a lot as well. It was just really clunky in that early stage, because they haven't put much time into it yet. They kind of started both, and then went right into this when Survivors... I mean, they already knew Survivors were hyped at the time, I guess. But they lent more into it when they knew that this was going to be the big hype one for them. And I'm just hoping they haven't abandoned the other one. I'm not up to date enough to comment on that. But anyways, another false ending. Thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, all that shit. If you're new, if you're a returning visitor, you know, if you enjoy what you're watching, chill, laid back content, happy days. Stick around and we'll get plenty more of that to you. As I've mentioned in a previous video and maybe earlier in this one, I've got a new job starting soon. So I don't know how I'll go making this content, but I'm sure I'll still fit it in from time to time. It just might not be daily. Anyways, we'll see how all that goes. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.